Great. So this morning my presentation is going to be about business blogs or blogging for business. Okay. For business. Exactly, yeah. And so the reason I want to talk about this, to me, a blog, even for business, is one of the most practical and easy things that anybody can do to serve their customers, to get their name out for marketing. Blogs can be inexpensive. You can do it for free. Doesn't have to cost you anything, or done very cheap. And it's just, again, you don't need a web designer to design it. You don't need a programmer to program it. You don't need an assistant to manage it. If you can check email, you can manage your own blog. And it's your own way to self-publish, to communicate online. So real quick, let me get a quick survey. Is anybody here, I want to just, it's not like a negative survey, but how many people here, number one, both do not have a blog for their business and have no plans or intentions to get one? Have not had any plans or any thoughts? Right, 1, 2, 3, like, okay. So you don't have a blog. So everybody else is saying you have a blog or you're intending to get one?
No, I have one.
Okay.
I don't have one. I want to get one.
Okay, so I'll say if you don't have a blog and you not have any plans to get one.
Don't have any plans.
Okay. Okay. Now try a different way. How many people don't have a website and don't have plans to get a website? Anybody just, you don't have a website, you don't want to get one? Is anybody like that? Okay.
A website.
Right, so you have one. Okay.
Well, we don't want to go there.
Well,
So then my third question was going to be, how many people don't have any social media activity for their business or don't do anything with social media online? Mm-hmm. Most people. Yeah, so exactly. So what I'm trying to my assumption was that you hear about websites. Websites are more known, they're more talked about. You kind of know what that is for business. Social media is the hot topic. Everybody's talking about social media, how you can use it for business. And to me, a blog, fits in the middle of that. Because a blog is really just a website in one sense, but it has the characteristics of social media. You're posting, you're updating, you're communicating. You can do it on your own. And so, but with a blog, again, you can do it. You don't need any help. It's really easy to use. So let me so what is a blog? A blog is just a website that you can post and update. It's like the word comes from website, web, and log, like that. It's the word web and log put together. Weblog is what they used to call it. Blogs have been around since the internet, since the 90s. People have been blogging. And only recently, I guess it's seemed more popular for business. So my goal is to convince you that to either get a blog, use a blog. I want you to understand it well enough so that you can refer me business if possible. So let me get right here. So real quick, what are some benefits to having a blog? Number one, I would say it can establish credibility. Why is that? Because a good blog is like a 6-second commercial or presentation. A good blog is going to either educate people about something or it's going to showcase your work. Some people blog, they have the portfolios, they do that on the blog. People use blogs to do just any type of information that helps people. Another benefit for a blog is that, to me, it's automatic prospecting. If you write an article about something most likely it's gonna, if you do it right, it's gonna show up in Google. When somebody's searching for whatever information, it's very likely that article that you wrote is going to show up in Google. If you put a house on your blog, you put it on your website, it's easy. Somebody's looking for a house in a certain area. It's very likely that post is going to show up in the search engine. So it's automatically going to prospect for you. It's going to be out there forever. People can read that article, oh wow, and then find out who wrote it and then give you a call. And then the last thing is that, to me, a blog can increase the value of your social media. If you think about getting involved in social media, it's not just about going online and just following and stalking people and making silly comments about things that don't matter. The best people on social media are going to put helpful information. But again, you can use the article that you put in your blog, and then you spread that through LinkedIn, you spread it through Google+, you spread it through Twitter, you spread it through all the other sites. But to me, the source of that information is going to start on your blog. Make sense? That's what I want you to realize. You can do it on your own, and you can use it to share and spread through all the social media sites. So I don't know how much time I have left. And real quickly, so I want to just give you some examples. I've done a little bit of research, and so of businesses in Tulsa I covered just about everybody's market, everybody's business, trying to see if there's anybody in your competitors, are they blogging, what are they talking about? First one I had was Jerry Banker. I had here that I found an article on a site that said 11 HVAC terms every toast a homeowner should know. It's just an article, it's a blog on some heating air company. You know, how is your indoor air quality? So something that somebody wrote, you can write it yourself, it doesn't have to be long, and it's just helpful, and it establishes credibility. Okay, they know something. They find that in search engines, because I searched and I found it. For Ivan, I found a site that had a video of someone replacing the clean out caps on the outside of their home. They also had how to replace an ice maker. And most likely, if anybody has a smartphone, you can record simple videos and do it yourself. So again, a blog is not a professional site. People don't look for some polished thing. They look for a real person who's just doing stuff. And again, you get instant credibility. Jason, firstly, I found nothing on the electrician. Exactly. So there's tons of opportunity. Again, some industries are not, you know, big into doing it, but I think there's there's always opportunities.
Jason, we were laughing because we can't spell. So.
Yeah. So I've got 90 seconds to say. So Deborah, I found how to clean your iron. Real basic. How to clean your makeup brush. I found on there an article in a mortgage company, understanding FHA loans. For handyman, case studies, portfolios. You know, just showing pictures. Just you can do it with your phone and then post it online. There's ways to do that. I could try to do that. For Brent, I found in an article that's saying, you know, having bought home insurance, do you know how to make a claim? Just information. The same thing you do here, the same thing you share with people, you do that online, you can write out there. David, you can put photos of bugs you found, any interesting situations, so you see some weird bug, post it, share it, tweet it. It helps get your name out there. Cindy, of course, you can show your projects. Charles, I saw a site that had educational information on shingles, different types, you know, pretty simple. Jim, you could have, of course, you can have your work. I know your work's on your website, but you could also have behind the scenes videos of, you know, behind the scenes of what it takes to actually capture events. I found, Cliff, I found a site that had 10 tips for making charitable donations.
It's good.
That was a good thing.
Charlie, I found a realtor company they do their own videos, kind of weekly or monthly. It's like Tulsa area buyer market update, May 2013. So they just had videos, it's real simple videos that I guess they do on a regular basis. Margaret, I found a site that had a case study. It said mystery bedroom remodel project. Don't know what that is, but it caught my attention. And they also had one, another one that said practical glamour Thanksgiving entertaining. So again, it's just things you can do on your own, pretty straightforward. I think I'll stop there. It's 2 minutes for questions. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, forgive my ignorance. I know we all talk about blogs.
Uh-huh.
I know we all talk we can put blogs on.
Yeah.
Where do you go to the magic address to put a blog along on? I mean, www.blog. I don't know this.
Yeah, the simplest way to do it, the three most popular sites for doing blogs are blogger.com.
Oh, okay.
There is WordPress.com, and then there's Tumblr, TUMBLR.com. Those are three of the most popular blogs, and you can sign up for them completely free, never pay anything, and you'll have like your name dot that company, that blogger.com. Or you can spend 12 bucks, get your own .com name, 12 bucks a year, and then redirect that to that site. So nobody will ever see, they'll never see WordPress, they'll never see Blogger, they'll never see Tumblr. They'll just see your .com name you pay 12 bucks a year for, and then it'll redirect to that space. Any other questions?
What is the name of the Google? Is it eBlogger or Blogger?
Blogger.
That's the Google one. That's the one I have, right?
Yes.
Jason had one, I think.
Yeah.
Do you have a question, Jason?
It was similar to that. Where do you go to do this?
Yeah.
I mean, same thing.
That's what I'm getting.
Arvell.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Arvell.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's my thing. You know, we talk about it, you hear about it, and everything else, but I guess actually figure out how it works, just get with you.
Yeah. That's the simplest way. Again, sometimes we can build that into your website. Because again, my website is designthatspeaks.com. It is a WordPress blog technically, but it looks like a regular website and it's built in. If you already have a website, it can be your domain.com/blog. But I would recommend if you have a website and if you want it to look like your website, you want it to look like a different site, you can have it built into your current site. designed
A
just the way.
friend of mine had like 5 websites, but he didn't know who has them and what the addresses are and all that. He should talk to you.
Yeah, we could figure that out. We can just, yeah.
I'll give you my friend's card.
Okay, yeah.
It's a good thing that you have a good smile because you must just laugh at all.
Okay. My time's up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Getting their own voice out there on the internet. Blogs, Google loves blogs, search engines love blogs, people love blogs because it helps them to have a more of a personal relationship with the owner. It's not this unknown business, this corporate entity. It's a real person who is expressing their values, expressing their expertise, expressing their knowledge. And a lot of really good bloggers will educate the audience as to what they know. People that want to help people. You know, it's like referral networking. You want people you know, like, and trust. For them to know you, you have to be there. If you have a blog, you can make sure you're out there and make sure you exist in the internet, you exist in the world. They like you because you're talking about things that matter to them, and then they trust you because you are using your expertise and your leadership to educate people about something that you know about very well. And when you blog, whether you can do video, you can do text, or writing, or you can do audio. You can do an audio blog, which is a podcast. But there's many different ways that individual people can be in control of their own marketing, of their own expressions and their existence on the internet. They can do it themselves. Anybody with a cell phone, you got an iPhone or an Android phone, you can record, you can text, you can write, you can tweet. There's many different ways you can communicate. It doesn't take a lot of technology. It doesn't take a web designer. It doesn't take a designer, a developer, a programmer. There's so many tools out there, and I just want to help people to realize what they can do by themselves on their own with blogging. I think it's a great thing for everybody to use. Yeah.